Hey there, fellow Disney fans, it's Maria, coming to you from an unconventional spot today. I'm standing here in the Magic Kingdom parking lot because I want to walk the brand new walking path that has just opened that connects the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. So that means I should be able to walk all the way from here to Transportation Ticket Center, to the Polynesian, to the Grand Floridian, to Magic Kingdom, and finish off at the Contemporary. It's kind of a long walk that I've got ahead of me, so without further ado, I'm gonna get started. So I've made it to Transportation and Ticket Center from the parking lot. Here are the temperature screening tents that you'd have to go through if you were going to Magic Kingdom, followed by security. I am headed straight past the tents to a very open walkway, which is going to lead me over to Disney's Polynesian Village, which will be the first stop on our brand new walkway tour. As I officially enter the Polynesian grounds, I have the first tip of this video for you. But before I give that, I want to introduce the special guest. I brought Baby Yoda along with me today. He's wearing his mask. He's complying with all of Disney's policies, and he's very excited to be on this tour with us. So the first thing I want to say, first tip of this video, if you are someone who is not extremely familiar with how the Polynesian's set up and where the Grand Ceremonial House, aka the lobby, is from Transportation and Ticket Center, I would recommend, and so would Grogu, pulling up a Google Maps. Or better yet, as soon as you get here, there's going to be a map right here that shows you how the property's laid out. We want to get to here, the Grand Ceremonial House, and follow this main pathway. It's going to take us to the Grand Floridian. So if you don't know how to get there, highly recommend stopping at this map. It's the first thing that you'll come to when you're walking from Magic Kingdom. Or if you can't find it, if it's dark outside, all you have to do is keep your eye on the Grand Ceremonial House. You can see it sticking up. It's that one right back there. I can see it from here. All you really want to do is just walk towards it and you won't get lost. The pool bar is open and serving some drinks on this beautiful Sunday late morning here at the Polynesian, but it's very quiet here. And this part of the path has been in existence for lots of years. And the part that I'm going to walk on that connects here to Grand Floridian, that's been around for a while. So I'm gonna keep going and get to the new stuff. I wanted to take a quick break inside the Grand Floridian lobby to kind of let you know why the Grand Floridian has just bumped up a whole heck of a lot of points on my list, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the Grand Floridian itself. The reason that it has just risen so much in the ranks of Disney resorts for me is because it's now an accessible place that you can walk from the Magic Kingdom. In my opinion, the Magic Kingdom has always been notorious for having the worst food of any of the four parks here, and I either bring food with me to that park or I get the heck out of there when it's time to eat, because I don't really like any of the offerings. Now, you can come on over here, take a walk over to the Grand Floridian. You've got the Grand Floridian Cafe, you've got Gasparilla Grill that you can choose from, and if you're like me, in the middle of a nice warm day, you might want a nice refreshing cocktail, just to kind of help you get through the afternoon and to take a little break from just running around the theme park. And at Magic Kingdom, unless you're at a table service restaurant, you can't really do that. Here at the Grand Floridian, you've got the beautiful new lounge, it's Beauty and the Beast theme that just opened upstairs that is absolutely gorgeous. They serve fantastic signature cocktails and bites up there. You've got the pool bar that's always serving, and you can get alcoholic beverages at the Grand Floridian Cafe and at Gasparilla if you'd like. Now, that being said, it's only about a 10 to 15 minute walk from the Magic Kingdom, so that's really an easy, quick walk to be able to take with you and your family. And another really great thing about this pathway is if you've ever been to any of the holiday parties, I'm talking Halloween party, Christmas party that happen in most years, non-COVID world, and you leave that party at the end of the night, the boat line and the monorail line, you're going to wait at least 30 to 45 minutes to even get onto one of those vessels that then has to take you back to your car if it's parked in the parking lot. Can completely eliminate that now. you simply can step out of Magic Kingdom and walk this path. It's going to take you the same amount of time, if not less time, but you're constantly moving, so you feel like you're accomplishing something instead of standing in a line. So there are a lot of great things that this brand new walking path allows you to do now. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at that path. We've made it. We're about to set foot on the brand new Walkway to Magic Kingdom. Grogu, are you excited? Me too. Let's do it. This area of the path, and most of it, follows pretty directly along with the monorail beams. So it's really neat. Anytime you see one zipping overhead, we get to hear and see it down here. It's a really nice open walkway. There's a lot of natural Florida landscaping happening on both sides, and it's very relaxing and not at all hectic. So if you want to avoid the monorail, boat, any of that hectic craziness, I definitely recommend this walkway. So far, it's a very leisurely experience. I've encountered a few other folks on it, but overall, very nice and relaxing. Off in the distance, in the little inlet, what you're looking at are the flat barges that make up the electrical water pageant that happens again nightly. Yay, it just restarted ever since COVID shut it down. It has just come back online. And one of the most exciting parts for me about this whole walkway is that this right here is a drawbridge, because they have to be able to get those barges from the water pageant that are right over there out here into the main lagoon, so it can perform at Grand Floridian, at Polynesian, at Contempo, and of course in front of Magic Kingdom. So here is where the operator would stand. They'd shut these gates here that you see, lift up the drawbridge. As you can see, it's movable. It's actually a swivel. Let the water pageant barges pass by, and then have this swivel back to let guests pass over it. Really cool, and even cooler when you've got this site coming by. Just fun. But why do you need a break? You're not even walking. I've been carrying you. Yeah, that is a good point. Okay, Grogu wanted me to tell you that there are some benches located along this path, and he brings up a good point. If you have a stroller, or if you're in a scooter, or maybe if someone's pushing you in a wheelchair and is willing to do it, this path might be a heck of a lot easier and better of an option than having to get all the way upstairs, either in the Contemporary, the Polynesian, or the Grand Floridian, to load that stroller or that scooter onto the monorail. It might be a lot easier to just stay all on one plane and just push your stroller over to Magic Kingdom this way. And if you're someone who likes to take breaks while you walk, Grogu is a great example here, that there are some benches that you could take a break. I happen to have a park pass for Magic Kingdom today, so I figured why not step in through the gate. I have some walking times for you. I timed it on my phone. From the Polynesian to walk to Magic Kingdom, I walk quickly, so it took me about 23 minutes, but I would say on average it would take between 25 and 30 minutes depending on how fast or slow you walk. From the Grand Floridian, maximum 20 minutes if you're a very slow walker. For me, it took about 12, so on average I would say, 10 to 20 minutes from there. Really not a bad walk at all. It's super relaxing and just really nice and leisurely. The final leg of my journey takes me from Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary, and although there is nothing new about the ability to walk between Magic Kingdom and the Contemporary, there's something new about the path that I'm walking along. These used to have the Leave a Legacy bricks in them that had different wedding and family commemorations on them. They've ripped them all out and just put some nice, flat, even pavement here. And there's no longer the construction walls up. So during COVID, they were able to finish that project and create this open, beautifully landscaped new walkway over to the Contemporary. When I get there, I'll let you know how long, steps-wise, mile-wise, this whole entire walk was and what my final thoughts are. Well, we made it all the way from the Magic Kingdom parking lot to the Contemporary for a total of 6,900 steps and a total of 2.9 miles. So that is how many steps I should say, it took me to get from there all the way to here. What did you think? Did you have a great time, Baby Yoda? Did you enjoy the new path? Me too. I think it's a really great option and one that will be very well used going forward to connect the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the parks.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for the latest video releases. When you're ready to return to the magic, I'd love to help you get here. Contact me at msalerno@mickeystravels.com. All my services from quote to final booking are always free. See you in the parks!